For You page or stuff, like men, like boys being like, oh my God, Suni Lee.
I think it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's like, sometimes I can't tell if it's just like a joke or if they're like being for real, but it's like, it's really funny to me.
It's so funny.
Honestly, I've seen so many videos, so if you think I haven't seen it, I've seen it.
She's seen it.
I see all
Shoot
of
your
it.
shot. What's your type? Or,
My
do you want to
type?
say?
I feel like my type is like athletes.
Yeah.
I like a very like emotionally intelligent man. Like
Yes. Yes.
because I feel like a lot of the guys that I've like talked to or come across, they always just end up being so immature. And I'm like, you are like 5-6 years older than me, and
You're still acting.
Yeah, you act
like a
like that. Like I act older than you. I'm 22.
What would be like the oldest age gap? The biggest age gap you would have?
Like 5 years. Is that crazy?
No, I think you're really mature for your age. Like,
Yeah.
you're 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I feel like you're older than me. Mentally, emotionally. Like, you're just so, like,
Experienced.
a wise, experienced human being.
Mm-hmm.
How about like personality wise? Do you like them to be?
I like a funny guy, or and somebody that's very caring, not just about me, but with the people around me. Like if we go out and you're only worried about me, I'm gonna be mad because
Yeah.
I need you to be able to take care of me and all my friends, like
and
all
be
of us.
welcoming to
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah, for sure.
So let's get it. All right, man. I would do this on the Free Game 89 channel, but I got so many videos backed up that I'm like going to 3 videos a day now. So I think this would be the main channel will be a good video for this. So you got this Olympic gymnast. She's Asian. I'm not sure what part she's from, but she was born in the United States, St. Paul, Minnesota. So a few weeks ago, she said, and our TMZ picking up on it, that, you know, she need a man that's going to take care of all our friends when she go out, right? And I did a particular video kind of talking about this, but on the Free Game 89 channel, but, you know, talking about begging chicks. I don't think it's uploaded yet. It's in the archives right now. But you got the Real One-on-One playlist. And, yeah, how about when the girl I was dating and pay for a friend just off of GP? Yeah, that was no big thing. But friends, like paying for everybody tab at the birthday dinner or multiple friends, like we out, like don't even worry about it. I pick up the drinks or pick up the tab on the food. That's not a big thing to me. You know, contrary to what people believe, when most men go out, you know, we all go out as a group, you know, especially when we adults go watch the game or something. Ain't nobody really tripping. Like, you know, don't worry about give me the bill. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it next time, or you get it next time, and before you get to your car, you cashed that like 5 or 6 times, and you told them, don't even worry about it, they still gonna do it. So we really don't have that dynamic where, you know, we keep tally who did what and what. Women do shit like men don't really do that. Now, if you giving and a nigga just always taking the shit and ungrateful, then it becomes a problem. But yeah, for the most part, she looking for a sucker and a simp. Now she's dating Jalen Reed or something like that, a Texas A&M quarterback. It might be the starting quarterback. I don't really watch college football. Since the NIL and the transfer portal, that shit trash. And the new playoff format, that shit trash. But, I mean, it's really some sucker shit. She looking for a sucker. But you got to remember, too, the Asian community, you could throw the Indians in there. Some people believe that they Asians, too. They build wealth like no other. They keep their dollar inside their community like no other. Real talk. So you have to remember that. They have come to United States along with Indian people and maybe a couple other people and have surpassed Brad and Becky on the wealth scale. See, they always talk about black men at the bottom earner. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they don't really, you know, most women who hate on black men, they don't want to talk about statistics. To have like, you know, hundreds of year head start on brothers ain't too far behind Brad. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Half your brother, black men are in the middle class. You know, over half of black men never fathered a child. Think about that for me, about 54% last time I checked. So that's crazy. So that's like, you know, if half is in the middle class and well over half ain't had a child before, you know, make the correlation. That's probably why they're in the middle class, right? And so she dating a black guy. You know, and you got to take care of all my friends. It's sucker shit. You know, they really looking for a sucker. Like the guy that they marry is really the sucker. Like 8 out of 10 times, 8.5 out of 10 times, when a woman marry you, or especially when she force you, you don't want to marry her, you know what I'm saying? You the sucker. You are the sucker, bro. Like, honestly. Oh, take care of all my friends, and that just don't stop at like getting paying. Like if she pop off, hey, I need you to jump in and defend her, and no, I'm good. I've never been in the cool kid table. I've never been trying to impress people. I'm always the person personally that march to the beat of my own drum. If your friends got that type of influence over you where you could stop dating me and all that, stop dating me. I ain't mad about it. Stop. I mean, I'm not begging nobody to fuck with me, honestly. You know, I understood long ago that it's so many more women. Most of the women are all the same. Most of the women are all the same. If you can get one, you can get two, you can get two, you can get 22. So no, I'm not like I said, you know, dudes that trick and stuff, cool. If that's what you do, but to me, it's still cornball mentality. Especially if you're not an old ninja, it's still cornball mentality. Because a lot of them take it to another level. They procreate with these women and the money is built on tricking. Like you can't, I mean, that's like building a bridge with styrofoam and expecting like semi trucks and SUVs and cars to go across it. And that's exactly what it is. Y'all build relationships y'all try to build marriages and relationships based off, you know, your financial givings. And then when the chick, you know, when the money gone or she don't respect you, I'm telling you, when you lead with your money, a lot of respect is gone with women. Most women don't respect you, bro. So if you trying to impress her friends and pay for all, I'm good. Why don't they got a man? And that's another red flag. Wives that go out, they ain't really tripping about the bill. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see women go on vacation by themselves, especially, you know, if they let's talk about if they single. That's why you see the bum Becky, bum Keisha, you know, I don't have no money, the friend got to pay for the women. Hate paying for shit out of their own pocket. They hate paying for their friends out of their own pocket. They hate it. That's why they love going out with their husband. They love going out with their boyfriend or they trick because they ain't got to go in their pocket. Now, if your chick really fuck with you, she'll take you to Jamaica. She'll take you here. She'll take you on a trip where you don't really even got to go in your pocket. Real talk. Every now and again, she'll do something nice for you. Where y'all go on a trip, you buy the room and she pay for the flight or you pay for the flight in the room and she finance everything, the food and stuff. Yeah, it's always a balance. They don't mind that. But for everything, I don't want to do that. And that's another red flag. Why don't your girls got men, especially if they average looking? So I'm everybody boyfriend. Do I get to dick everybody down? Do we get to have an orgy around this shit? Do I get to fuck them? Like, nah. Real spill. Like, all right then. And that's how you got to talk to these women. If they leave, bro. That's how I had to figure out. Like, man, especially if it ain't no kids involved, you know, it ain't no marriage involved, especially if you got a tight lad prenup involved, leave. A lot of times when you out of a relationship, bro, especially when you're in a relationship with a chick like her, the best thing to do is leave. You're going to have so much more fun, bro. And a relationship is cool too. It's a lot of security when it's done both way, when it's done the right way. But yeah, me providing and protecting for 2-3 chicks, other chicks than you, one other chick than you, like, no, every now and again I might do something nice. Like, yeah, here, go get your hair and nails done. Hey, here go a couple other $100 here, your girl. Like, you know, every now and again, yeah, I may do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I may do that. Just like the kindness of my fucking heart. But like 3 or 4 of them, like on a consistent basis, like jumping in front of a bullet, like if you with me, I got y'all. If we all out to eat, you know what I'm saying? And some pop, of course, like that's my respect. When you see me at the table with anybody and you disrespect them, you know what I'm saying, in front of me, at the end of the day, hey, I get it. Absolutely. Kids, you know, women, you know what I'm saying? That's the duty of a man. But me, you know, basically being they boyfriends too and not get nothing out of it. Now, if I get some ass out of it, cool. But then what she don't understand is when you start doing all that for the friend, see, she young and dumb. I think she like 22 years old. She's young and dumb. What she don't understand is when you start marching down that hill, the girlfriends is gonna want to see, especially, and girls got a bad habit of this. Girls can't shut their mouth, especially when you start talking about how he dropped that dick on you, right? Especially when you start talking about that, and then you start talking, and they see what they doing financially for you and them, dog, you know they gonna want to try it. Women are so two-faced and fake, bro. And once you've been around the sun and a lot of times, you'll start, especially this is what street niggas is good at. Well, niggas that grew up in the street, you ain't gotta be a street nigga. But people grew up in the hood are great at reading body language and watching eyes, military people watching hands, very observative. Once you really look, like let's say you go out and you meet a girl you kicking it with, y'all just kicking it, and you see her friends, and you see how her friends look at you, they already got the review on you. They already look at you like, bro, they really want to try it. And they hit you with, you got any friends? And I'm telling you, they really want to try it, bro. I promise you, they really want to try you. And when they get an opportunity, a lot of them don't stand on no morals or they don't care nothing about their friend. When they get the opportunity, they gonna strike. You know, Cheryl Underwood had a joke, and I might clip that in there. She had a joke about, you know, not letting another woman come to your house because they F your man. She had a joke about that. You know, and it ain't no joke, man. I seen it before, you know, women allow women to move into the house and, you know what I'm saying? And they be effing they man. Like, it is what it is. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, it's on the man for not having no discipline, but also it's on the woman. You know, and I be looking at these chicks at the gym and they wear this skimpy shit. And you see every once in a while, you see a girl that wear, you know, respectable stuff. And most likely they wives or whatever. But they wear this skimpy shit and they act like, you know, you ain't supposed to look. Like, no, you got your fucking leggings in the crack of your coochie and that. Like, who not gonna look? The body is fire. You showing the body off. Like, come on now. And they front like they don't like it. But they like it. But then when you see guys stop calling them, stop shooting they shots, stop, you know, looking at them and staring at them and putting their head down. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, why don't guys look? Am I not pretty? They self-esteem is directly attached to your attention. But as a man, when you a man and you a healthy man, like when you see some ass, when you see a beautiful chick or something that you like, bro, you gonna look. You know, you on the rainbow gang if you don't look or if you don't want to look. And we create a society where guys got to have stiff neck and put their head down. And I'm looking at that ass. I don't care. Nice stomach, nice titties. I'll stare right through a bitch soul. Real spill, like, I'm a man at the end of the day. What are we talking about? You know, and then women got to understand that. Most of the time, the females that you're around ain't loyal. You know, they gon' F a dude you bring into the circle. So she too young to understand that if a dude financing all that for her friend, she more times than not, if he on some player shit for real, if he a man of stature and value and he understand his place, he gonna knock all the friends down. She don't understand that. But hey, check out the Real One-on-One playlist, music entertainment playlist. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, join the Patreon, everything inside the link tree. First link in the description. Peace.